The Las Vegas Raiders have themselves a real organization now. Tom Brady has done right by the team so far, bringing in GM John Spytek and head coach Pete Carroll. The pair had their press conference today, and of course everyone's smiling and high-fiving, so there were certain things I was looking for in this GM head coach press conference. Oh, and I found a couple of things too. One of them is confirmation that this isn't a big rebuild. I never thought it should be. Antonio Pierce was trying to build the program on running the ball and playing defense. It's not a big rebuild just based on that alone because they have a lot of what they need for that. It's good to see Spytek and Caroll see eye to eye on that, and they already appear to have good synergy between them. It was nice to see Spytek talk about what he has right away, and that's edge rusher Max Crosby.
I see Max standing back there. He embodies all that stuff that we're talking about, and I just love watching players compete and perform, and I am so grateful to all the men that competed and laid it on the line so I could sit in a spot like this today.
Then Caroll came in and talked right away about how this isn't going to be a big rebuild and that the plan is to win right away.
You all wondering about timelines and all that. It took us a few years to get to the very top of the last couple programs I was with. We're starting right now, going for it immediately. We don't have some timeline. We got to make it 5 or 6 years down the road. That's not what we're thinking. We're going to start right now to go after it and build this team as quickly as we can. As John saw Max back there, Max, send the message, man. We're coming after you. We're going to come find you guys and get this thing rolling as soon as possible with the highest of expectations, with a mentality that will drive high performance in a way that hopefully everybody's going to hear us and they're going to know us. And so I'm really proud to take on that challenge. So thrilled to be here. Thanks again to Mark and Tom and guys. Thank you here. Away we go. Let's go. Raiders Nation. Let's go, baby.
He was asked about his fit with Spytek, and this is what he said about it.
Oh, man, I think it's a perfect mesh opportunity for us to show you how important it is for this relationship to be at the tip of the spear for our program. His background, his mentality, his devotion to character and football and the game and having respect for what it takes to make this thing strong and right, it has just hit me right in my heart. And so I'm thrilled about sharing the years and the experience with the energy and the juice that he brings. And so it's going to work out great.
And here they're both going to talk about their fit together. Spytek talked about their history too.
A little history in Super Bowl 48. I was working for the Broncos, and we got our faces caved in by the Legion of Boom in that. I told him when I first talked I was still sore from that, but I've been a big fan of his for a long time. The energy that his teams play with, the commitment to run the ball, play great defense, support the quarterback. I mean, we're going to do all those things here, and that all came through the first couple phone conversations I had. I mean, two people that I think are just have a love and respect and passion for the game, and although we've kind of grew up on different coasts, we see the game very similarly, and I'm super excited for that.
Yeah, I think our connection with the game of football and how much we love what this stands for and what it's all about, and has connected us like immediately. And so it's been seamless in the way we go. We've got a lot of difficult decisions to make, and you'll see us come together on our thoughts and all. But I with absolute conviction that we're gonna go take this together and take it on in a really great fashion.
They were asked about the culture building process.
Yeah, well, the culture is the players, and you'll see that, but we'll show them the way, and it all starts with competition. I mean, you're either competing or you're not, and I'm going to make sure that that's really clear to these guys from the moment they get here. We're going to go out and draft a class, and there'll be a few free agents maybe we'll be able to attract, and we'll need to see those guys, and we'll need to see what they're all about. But the competition part of it is theirs to command. If there's one thing that I want them to understand, and start the message right now. If you want to be on a great team, you need to be a great teammate. And so teaching what that's all about and instilling that in the makeup of our program is going to be crucial. And the central theme in the program is always going to be competition, and that's where it starts.
When asked about what type of quarterback he wants, Caroll talked about building around the quarterback. And guess what came up again? Running the ball and playing defense.
Yeah, I would add to that it's our mission to build this football team up around the quarterback position. This isn't the only spot. We happen to have the greatest of all time to help us and to see clearly, and we're gonna lean on Tom as much as we possibly can for his insights, because nobody has the insights that he has. He's that unique. But it's the quarterback position is one of the positions on the team, and we've got to make it all fit together well. You know, I've had pretty good success with my quarterbacks in the past. You can go all the way back to college days, and they've all turned out to be really extraordinary members of our club. There's a way to embrace the challenge that the quarterback has from the rest of the football team as well. We need to support our guy, and we need to do what we can to make that work. It's really about making a great football team around the quarterback position. Coach Walsh taught me a long time ago that it's the hardest position in professional sports to play, and so we need to make it as easy for them as possible. And we'll go about doing that by running the football, protecting them, taking care of the ball, playing great defense, and kicking the football when we want to kick it. And there's a lot that goes into this, but to think about how fortunate we are to have Tom Brady with us, it's just a once in a lifetime opportunity.
And you know somebody had to ask him who's in charge between him and Spytek. It didn't work though.
To the nth degree, we're gonna do this. We're gonna draw the best we possibly have out of each other to make every decision we can make as clear and as sound as possible. And we're going to be able to use our guys that are on top. The success stories of our ownership group is just, it's unmatchable. And so we're going to lean on those guys to help us when we need them. And they know they're part of this competition too. But you're going to see us. We're partners in this, and that's the way we did it before. You watch that. I mean, if you look at what happened over the 14 years, you wouldn't have known who was calling what. And that's the way I want it to be, and I know John's on board with that.
Here he was asked about keeping the game fun. You can hear a lot of what former head coach Antonio Pierce was trying to do.
To me, this game should be fun. If we're not having fun, I'm screwing it up. And we're going to have fun in this room right here with our team. They're going to grow in here. They're going to find out what we're all about, and they're going to understand what they're representing. And if I do a good job of teaching, and so that's what I'm bringing to it. And if you don't want to compete, you're in the wrong place. And our players will understand that early on. When we went to Seattle, we went through a lot of transactions, and it was to find the right people. John and I are in total concert of the kinds of people that are going to build this program. We're going to build this program around. And so there's a way to get to that, and we've been through this, and it's really exciting to have the opportunity to do it again. Why, why would I want to do it again? That it's because it's that chase and that pursuit of the passion that we want to find. So
again, Spytek doesn't see the cupboard as bare.
This position or this position, we've got some really good players in this building, really good, and everybody knows that. They know who they are. Our job is going to be to find more of them, but it's going to start with the person.
Pierce actually has the same philosophy as Caroll, but while he was able to implement it the second half of 2023, he was unable to do it in 2024. That's why he's gone. So I guess what I'm saying is Caroll is a more proven version of Pierce. That's why this isn't a big rebuild. Caroll knows how to do what Pierce was trying to do. It's all about running the ball and playing defense. You heard Spytek and Caroll say it plenty of times at the press conference today. A unified head coach and GM are a good thing to see. The Raiders haven't had that in a long time. I think I like where this is going. Thank you for watching. See you next time.